Everyone, welcome in, welcome in. Tonight's collective message. I'm just trying to pay attention to setting something on fire. Tonight's collective message has got a very strong energy, and I think something that we might need to focus on as a collective. So we're gonna get into the we're gonna get into the whole bit. Hope you had a good day. Welcome in, everybody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know the drill. Use your own discernment, your own intuition. This is meant to confirm what you already know. For a lot of us, it's just review. For a lot of us, it's a very good focus point to get us through the chaos. Right? Great guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. Please be here to provide the collective with some clarity, some healing, some compassion, some insight. Let all messages brought in be protected, divine light. And let any ill will sent our way be directly transmuted unapologetically into blessings upon blessings, blessings for myself and the collective. As above, so below, as within, so without, and so it is. Good evening, everyone. Welcome in, welcome back. Mm. Woohoo! Congratulations, Doc. Thank you for becoming a Flight Club member. Woot woot. Josh, my man, what's going on? I hope you're doing well tonight. Little B. So, I think it's been, oh, I don't know, 40 minutes. I do have a Hipsy link on. I'm not going to start it. The pre-order is still available. So if you'd like to hit the link in the description box to order a pre uh, get out of my head, a pre-order discounted reading. I've got up to, I think it's a 5 or a 10 card base reading with clarifiers. So they are available on the Hipsy link if you'd like to go ahead and take advantage of that discount. It's 15% off. I have 20 spots to fill here. If you feel like you want to be one of those spots, go on over to my Hipsy link and yeah. And just to for good measure, give me 1 second. What in the heck is going on? Why it not tell me I'm live right now? This is dumb. Hmm. Yeah, but apparently I can't access it on my own damn page, which is dumb. YouTube, get it together, will ya? I'm on my page. I don't even see myself as live on my page. Get it together. Anyway, I posted on the link, but I can't even get to the link to post it. So, whatever. You know where it is. It's in the description box. Go hit that up if you want to order a reading. Alright, so we're going to get into it. We got the sustainer coming out. I was asking Spirit what the overall energy for the collective reading tonight is, and we got the sustainer, we got the creator, and we got the stone. Now, the empty room also came out with it, and it was in reverse. Some of you could be needing to maybe take out the toxicity, make room for new blessings to come into your life. You're holding on to a lot of old toxic energy, and you need to finally let it go. This is the perfect time to do it, right? Being that it's the new moon, new beginnings, we're just having the solar eclipse. We're just having a whole bunch of stuff going on. Energetic. There's a solar flare popping in the next 48 hours. Lots of energetic shifts going on. So it's good to release. It's good to let go and to, you know, make room, right? And I think that's going to overall help with this very, very strong energy in this reading. So I'm going to go into the meaning, as the meanings actually say something substantial. And we're talking about two out of the three trees of existence within this um, unknown arts. Okay? So we're going to start off with the sustainer. This is the peacemaker. This is the upholder. This is the preserver. Okay? The sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes, tending to the tasks of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm, and the mouths sweetly fed. The sinner is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to achieve, to preserve Earth's resource, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all, and it needs our love. So this is about nurturing yourself so that way you can show up. And this has been in the energy across the board for quite a while. Got the creator here. We're going to look at that one now. I have 100. Come on. Where did you go? There we go. The creator is the first archetype in the trio of existence. Okay, the sustainer is the second. Now, creator, the first archetype in the trio of existence, is not intimidated by darkness. Okay, or back. They know that from the void, creation inevitably emerges with meager, minimal, and outlandish materials. Creator reveals a new image. They make the empty room resonate with healing sound. So the creator is the creator of that empty room, that place where we put our precious, the place that we hold our what's meaningful to us. Okay, so the creator reveals a new image. They make the room resonate with healing sound. They generate bounty from the seed that others cast away. So generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by first being absolutely present to what is, not imagining wishing things were different, and second, trusting that there's a force greater than themselves, awaits constant collaboration with each human soul, whether we call it nature, goddess, Shakti, or divinity, remains nameless. It is the Creator's lifelong companion. All right. So in the light, it's curious, playful, open, and surprising. If it's in the negative, it's loss of spark, feeling burdened. And now we have the stone to play with, the tools. As an archetypal object, the stone holds sick and literal weight. Its energy is one of permanence, concreteness, and reliability. The stone transform is nearly imperishable to us. As it changes ever so slowly over countless human lifespans, a single stone may see thousands of generations go. Therefore, it contains an ancient and eternal present. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side, so no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. The stone tethers us to earth, helping to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us, humble and easily unnoticed. The power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. So be strong with your foundation and make sure you're grounding. Be creative, be open to possibilities, and know that everything is in its time, in its divine time. And nurturing self is important in order to others. If that's a good message. And considering the chaos, I think we need back to that. All right, I'm being called to the Voice of Souls Oracle. All right, I'm gonna go to 9:30. It's 9:15 right now with the pre-order discount. I'm gonna start the event. The pre-order discount will no longer be available after the event starts. If I don't have any readings in there by 9:30, I will end the event. I'll still be here doing the collective though. Just giving you a chance to order your personal readings. If you're wanting one, that's where and what you gotta do. I do not take payment for readings through my PayPal. It's strictly donation based there. So if you give me a donation through my PayPal, it's strictly a donation. It's just another way of giving me it for the reading. Now you can do that on my Hipsy site as well. I need to put a little bit more here. Yeah, I must say, Josh, Little B is special. Thank you, Dot. Thank you, Dot. Greatly appreciated. Of course, little bit.
All right, Voice of Souls, what's the overall collective message pertaining to the archetypes? All right, calm and happiness. It's finding the calm, it's finding the happiness within yourself. It's within the stillness, within the mindfulness of stepping into your divine pathway. Okay, and what is meant for you. Message, guidance on the bottom of the deck. I'm loving this energy tonight. One more card from the Voice of Souls, please. We got Dharma on the bottom of the deck. We had Karma in the reverse. So some of you are going to be starting to be receiving blessings. What's the third card? Voice of Souls. What's the third card? Repression. So this is holding your composure through the chaos, I believe. I don't believe it's a repression of, holding back what you want to say or holding back of what you want to do or whatever the case may be. Doing it with composure. Doing it with a respect for yourself and humanity. In essence, you're walking in alignment with this calm and this happiness card, the sustainer card, the creator card. All right? But you're also trying to the lower vibe energy. Okay? I think that's what that's a lot about. Just about seeing through the bullshit, not engage with the lower vibe. Okay? Be like water. Good old Bruce Lee. May he rest in peace. What does the sacred feminine have to say? feminine. Mm. People were trying to hold back the resurrection of self. We've got the resurrection card and the secret in reverse. So people were holding secrets, I think, of a rebirth. They were holding certain information back to prevent, to stagnate, or to hold up a rebirth. And I think this is on a collective basis. So this is a lot about disclosure, okay, in order to provide an awakening. And I think now that that's being put out with the disclosure that's coming out, this is only the tip of the iceberg. Okay, we have to realize and remember what side of the wheel we're on. Are we on the side or are we on the bad side? All right, and as long as you're on the good side, you're fine. Has a lot to do with our personal intention and perspective. This is remembering who we are. Okay, we were always the saint before the sinner. It's our reality that brought us into this energy. It was the deception. It was the holding back of the Great Awakening that created this saint-sinner kind of archetype perspective. And it's due to the fact that this information was back from us in order to make a valid decision. All right. Nurture your sacred feminine. Because a lot of us have come out of an alignment within ourselves. And this has been my whole last, let's say, 10 months, 9 to 10 months on the channel here, talking about heart and soul and healing and all of that jazz. So the more you work within your heart space, things are going to change. Things are going to be a little bit more balanced. And there's a major decision that we're having to make coming up. Are we going to be on the right side of the wheel and be the sustainer, be the creator, be the stone? Or are we going to be part of the chaos? It's a major decision. That's the whole thing about the Great Awakening. It can't be stopped, no matter how much people try. Because the Great Awakening is ignited through the inner workings of your heart, mind, and soul. It's all in divine timing. Catherine, thank you for ordering the reading. I will get to you after the collective message. Angels, is there any other messages regarding the situation? Sorry, I didn't see until the end, the starlight. I would have called you Starlight instead. So you're starting to come into your own person. There's some new partnerships coming in, new contracts, new offers, new possibilities. There's definitely a new way forward. I do believe this might be coming to a crossroads where you're going to make a decision and maybe go in a different direction. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to change what you're doing, but you're going in definitely going in a different direction than where you were. Okay? I think right now we're at a process of having to have a moment of silence or a moment of rest. And I think that's why some of us are in this stagnant energy. We got the Six of Air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. So some of you might be traveling. Some of you might be deciding to move. Some of you might be deciding to step up and do something different. Learn some new lessons. Learn some, maybe have sort of communication with people. Um, I'm getting a bit of repairing some bridges with it. A lot of the time, bridges are meant to be, if bridges are being burned, they're meant to stay burned. But in some incidents for the common good, sometimes there are new bridges built, new olive branches. Being open to being a creator, opening up to the possibilities of change, always having that available to you. So Queen of Fire. So somebody might not be feeling all that confident with themselves. They might be stupid for what they've done. They might be feeling um, maybe a little bit hot-headed, maybe a little bit. They're definitely being hard on themselves. And this energy, I think, the fact that you're having to walk away from this is opening up new possibilities. Okay, you're creating space for new blessings. So in essence, this whole idea of moving in a new direction, learning lessons and moving on to calmer waters, um, being in this energy of stagnance or bitterness because of it, please kind of take a step back to really see the whole picture, because opening up yourself to new possibilities, new beginnings. All right, there's meant to be a little bit of uncertainty there. There's meant to be a little bit of starting of, you know, wonder. Has a lot to do with it. All right, is there any other messages from the angels for the collective message tonight? Okay. Some of us need to do something in silence. Maybe plans need to be revised. More going on than meets the eye. There's sneaky shit going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's poor timing. Either way, there's going to be changes. There's, you know, somebody's trying to manipulate this, and I think this is why you're in this Queen of Fire in reverse. I think this is why you're in this energy, because there's been sneaky shit going on behind the scenes, and somebody's trying to screw with your energy. That's the feeling I'm getting. Now, this could be a sign in reverse, a very karmic individual, a very bitter individual. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're not liking the fact that you're walking away, that you're stepping up, you're leveling up. They don't like this at all. They're quite, they're quite serious. They're quite anxious. They don't want you moving forward. They want you overthinking. They don't want you thinking in the way that you're thinking. But this person is blocked, all right, because you know what you're good at. And you're, in essence, a master of your craft, all right? You're very skilled at what you do. And this person is envious at the fact that they can't do what you do. More or less, there's any type of competition, okay? They can't even come close to what you do. Right? And they're trying to divert your calling. They're trying to divert what your path is. So you need to stay with the stone, the strength of the stone. You need to be the creator. You need to be that sustainer. And this is about discernment as to who you're sharing your energy with. Okay? These no hope in a handbasket, I'll tell you right now. They've got no hope whatsoever. This person is stuck. They want to come forward, but they don't know how. Of air, two of swords. They're undecided. They're unable to make a decision. They don't know exactly how you're going to react because you'll be reacting. They'll be conversing with a new version of yourself. All right, you're not the same person as you were before. So this person, the reason why they're stuck and unable to come forward and express themselves is because they have no idea how to communicate now with how they're feeling. So they're totally indecision. They're totally in their emotions. They're they're bitter than chocolate. It's it's a big old mess. And I have a feeling this person quite possibly was initiating the empty room in reverse. So they very well could be dealing with addictions. And this is why this is all pertaining to this reading with the empty room in the reverse. Okay. The world. Some of you are leveling up and out of their frequency. All right. No possibility of them coming into your energy. Them having to do some work at this point, because you're not about to take any type of anything that they have to say to heart. Because you'll be able to read right through them. You'll be able to see the truth. You'll be with their deception. You'll be able to see exactly what they're doing. Their thing, whatever the case may be. You'll read them like a book. I'm sensing a high priestess kind of energy. So you definitely have the sight. Whoever I'm speaking to. But you're definitely going through this leveling up. You're definitely learning some lessons, and they're out of your grasp. Any other messages, angels? Yeah, three of water. There's a third party situation that happened between you two. And there's lies saying that you are the third party. You're one that's creating all the problems. You are the scapegoat to all the accountability, all the accountability to the situation. You and the third was actually pinned against each other in competition, all over due to lies. Right? So it comes to a position where they're now burnt the hell out from all these escapades, and their world is falling apart, and all they can think about is how they screwed you over, and how now they're getting all this karma, and they're shook. They're absolutely shook. They're very unstable right now. They very well could be homeless. We had the Knight of Earth in the reverse. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I'm not doing any shout outs. Three of Air. There's been some deception here. There's been great sadness. Take time to heal. You were taken advantage of. You were taken for granted. You were lied on. You were made to be out to be nothing. Meanwhile, you're a fucking gem. All right, and you will balance this out. Okay, you're speaking your truth. That's how you're balancing this out. You're moving forward with some sort of communication. and somebody has no hope in a handbasket for what they're doing with you. They're being stopped in their tracks. Yeah, and they're missing out on everything good. And you're getting a new beginning. You're having a new foundation. While their life is in absolute chaos, yours is. You learned your lesson a long time ago. And this is where a lot of self-respect come from. Because you respect the Most High, you respect the Divine, you respect the powers that be. Act accordingly. You've learned these lessons. You've learned to love yourself and to empower yourself. And that's what's helping you find unity. That's what's helping you stand on your boundaries. That's what's helping you stand strong. Okay? And you released your ego. Everybody's thinking, oh, you got an ego. Oh, you got an ego. You got a chip on your shoulder. No, you don't. You're just on boundaries. You're standing on what is meant for you. You're staying in alignment to meant for you. Okay, let them say that you have an ego. Let them say all this bullshit that they don't understand in place. Let them show up how they want to show up, because they will pretty well tell on themselves of their true intention. Okay? You move forward, be intuitive, be artistic, be friendly. And anybody that comes up against you, just stand on their fucking neck. No time for nothing. And this doesn't mean engage. This means you just nothing them. You're not allowing their energy into your vibe. Put together your Teflon bubble. I don't know. It's up to you and your visualization and how you protect yourself. But for all of what you've lost, you're going to become a lot more outgoing, a lot more creative, a lot more confident, a lot more previous maybe. There's definitely going to be some sort of renewal here for all that you've lost. Alright, so if you're feeling a little burnt out, you need to give yourself time to rest. Part of being the great sustainer is making sure that you're choosing yourself first. Making sure that you're strong with yourself in order to stand up and sustain others and to help others. There's a process to it. So you're going to a rebirth or a renewal. Because of the shit lost, you're allowing all the griminess to follow, making room for new blessings. So I'm really, really happy about this energy tonight. Despite turmoil, despite the trials and tribulations and the chaos, we're getting through it. And if you're here, you're listening, you're tapping in, you got 100% track record. Congratulations. You made it. You made it to the exact moment in time. Yeah. You're a magician. You're a master manifestor. Okay? You're guided, guarded, and protected. Ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest your magical life. Alright, let's check out the stack. I get the feeling some of you can hear the beeping outside, but somebody's backing up and they've got their beeper on. So you very well could have to back out of something in order to move forward. But if you're always backing to begin with, you're always driving when you're going to drive away. Less blind spots. Just a thought. All right, Spirit, what's going on with the collective? What do they need to know right now? All right, we got the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you might have been offered a um, let's just say you were offered an illusion. Okay, let's not get into the benefit out of the doubt, because all it was an illusion. Okay, it was a too good to be true illusion. All right, and you're walking away from this. You're emotionally walking away from this. This is not something that you want to be in anymore. It's not something you want to have anything to do with. Whatever this Page of Pentacles offer, okay, it's like it was given just to be ripped away from you. It was just given to you in order to be manipulated. It was given to you just to basically help you realize that you needed to walk away from it anyway. Okay? So I guess in essence, I guess you were being tested. Because a lot of us ask, why did this happen to me? Why did I have to go through this? It's like, yeah, okay, well, you were being tested and so were they. Being tested as to see whether or not you were going to choose yourself. And being tested as to see what type of person they were. And how they were going to show up. Right? And again, the Star in reverse. Somebody's got no hope in hell right now. With you not walking away. Alright? They're not balanced. Things are not working out. There's no hope for them. And it's mainly because they don't know how to make a fucking decision. Okay? They're totally indecisive. They're unable to make a decision. They're unable to use their intuition or use their skills to even communicate. And I'm getting a lot of word salad. Okay? They just talk. They're not even talking for something valid coming out of their mouth. It's all word salad. Alright. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, you're loving yourself. You're loving yourself, but you had to go through hell to get there. A whole bunch of lies, deception, illusion. Talk about illusion. Now they're sitting there, they're not in their head, they know exactly what they want, and they want to come back in, and don't know how, because they fucked up royally. They screwed up royally, and they don't even know how to even show up now. It's kind of embarrassing. You've done some sort of reflection. You've made it to move on. And this whole reflection and moving on had nothing to do with them. They had nothing to do with you. You know, and I get you guys were in no contact, and all the time, you know, behind the scenes, they were being sneaky. We've got the Seven of Swords popping out again for the second time in this reading. So the Page of Swords, I would be surprised if they're watching you, they're stalking you, but I don't think they can watch you anymore. I don't think Spirit's allowing them to watch you anymore because they can't handle the fact that you're getting all this recognition. They can't get past the fact that you're getting all this attention, and meanwhile they're homeless. Seven of Cups, you're focusing on what's important. You're stepping into this Emperor energy. That what is done in the dark is coming to light. So these buggers are getting caught for all the shit that they pulled. All the while, you're hanging with your tribe. And you're celebrating your new blessings. This is why you got to be careful on how you show up to people. The divine sees everything. Much so. What do we got? You got blessings coming in. You very well could be moving. You could be getting a new job. There could be a bounty of money coming to you that you don't know about. There very well could be a new house, a new something coming in for you. There's a new form of stability, and I get the sense that this is protected. Nobody's going to be able to screw with this, because you've had a lot of sevenists in the past that's tried to come in and thwart you. This Ace of Pentacles is, yeah, this is going to allow you to drop your boundaries and drop your defenses. You're going to finally feel at ease where you're going. Okay, so wherever this is, it's very good. It's going to be good for your mental health. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be able to give you the space in order to work your craft and do what you want to do and step into your Emperor energy. Okay. Again, if you're new here, Emperor energy is an archetype. So a female or a male can take on the Emperor energy. Doesn't matter what. Yeah, so there's some other people here trying to put burdens onto you. Okay, when you're trying to let these burdens go. Stand on business. Stand on business, because they're trying to hold on. They're trying to get you to hold on to all their accountability. All right, and it's not yours to hold on to anymore. And the reason why you've disconnected is it's falling apart. They've lost their connection to the Most High. These people are not committed. Okay, people are not committed to the best version of themselves. Okay, they're very disconnected. All right. Yeah, there's some sort of speaking of your truth to the Two of Wands. It's going to help you move forward. But you need to stand on boundaries. And you need to protect your intention. You need to protect your purpose. You need to protect your way forward. Okay? Keep it to yourself, really. Act accordingly. I do see you maybe moving away from somebody that's rather unbalanced. You're not really in energy anymore. Um, you're uninspired with this energy. This energy isn't. It's been very deceptive to you, energetically, and it's like it's not something you want to be entertaining anymore. And this is about, yeah, cutting the ties that bind. The fact that you're moving on and you're moving up and you're moving out of this energy is got people just railing. They're losing their mind because you're stepping up into this energy that they were trying to hold you in. Yeah, they don't want you resting. Right? And again, I can't make it up. You're standing in the radiant boss-like energy. And you're not asking for some sort of validation. You're not asking for confirmation. You're not asking for opinions. You are the opinion. All right? You are the curse breaker. You are the trailblazer. You are the light bringer. And people don't like that. Right? They stand up and they're trying to make you question your intention. The thing is with this is that with all these burdens that they're trying to put on you, trying to make it to where you can't rest, so that way you fall out of the sustainer ability. Okay, they want to burn you out to the point where you burn yourself out, and to the point where you can't help yourself and you can't help others. They want everything that you've done all for nothing. And a lot of this is what I'm saying is going to be emanated to you. So pay attention. Yeah. There's an earth sign here, King of Pentacles in reverse. Could be Taurus, could be a Capricorn. I'm not really getting a Virgo energy, but there's definitely Capricorn and Taurus energy here. It's very karmic energy. They're trying to keep some sort of a wound open. It's like they're festering on a wound, and they're allowing it to take the. It's weird energy. I'm sort of kind of getting Taurus energy on this. It's a very stable, very hot-headed energy, and they somehow can't get past. This isn't for everyone, but hot-headed. They're very stubborn. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups. What the hell's going on with it? Somebody the Ten of Cups with you because they're codependent. They're financially strapped. They want your money. And this is the homeless person. Yeah, they think you're their Two of Cups. They seem to be wanting to come in for you, for you to help them. Right? But this is your justice because you're turning this energy away. Okay, you're turning this energy away. It's a very deceptive energy. This is your chance to put your on their neck. Okay? You will get that chance. You will put that foot on that neck. Because this is you setting your boundaries, standing on your boundaries. And yes, you know what? There is certain aspects to compromise, but certain aspects to standing on what you need to do for you. There's always room for compromise. But this is an energy that you're not compromising with. This is an energy that already hurt you, tried to break you, tried to put burdens on you that weren't even yours to carry. And now they're coming back in, and the justice. They thought all this time you might have forgotten. And there's no problem with forgiving, but you're not forgetting. Because you're guarding at this point. Alright? With the King of Cups here, you're guarding your heart. You're coming out of the tower that was your past. You've gone through an awakening, you've gone through a rebirth. You're not to the past. Okay? You're sitting in this Queen of Pentacles. You're nurturing your finances. You're nurturing your stability. You're healing from all the pain. Okay? And you're removing all these non-reciprocal relationships. Okay? Now, quite possibly, there could be somebody coming in trying to heal something with you, but their offer is not an offer. that you want to take. All right, there's conditions, there's a bunch of different other things, there's some red tape to this, there's a little bit of chaos underlying this whole offer. I'm not going to take this offer. All right? It's not in your best interest. Now, Starlight, right away, when I read your little thingamabob there, um, Spirit is like screaming at me saying, "What the fuck are you waiting for?" If you heard that message the other night, that was probably your message. What the actual fuck are you waiting for? You're late. You're late. I'll dive into it a little bit more for you later, okay? But you're late. This is a lot of the self-love. This is a lack of self um, self-confidence, right? You've been dealing with a lot of shit. You've been dealing with a lot of distractions, right? Find out what those distractions are and find out the intentions of those distractions. And I guarantee you, once you look at it from a perspective, I think you're gonna find yourself in a fuck around and find out attitude. You're not gonna be messing around with people that are looking to win. It's because you're doing right, David. Stand your boundaries. What's the energy? Somebody's coming in. Wishy-washy's coming in. Mr. I can't fucking make up my mind is coming in. You're guarding your heart. You're focused on your union. You're focused on a ten of cups. Nothing to do with them. It's definitely not to do with them. Measly little page. You think you are wasting our time. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? I'm gonna put these wishy-washies back. What's the message, Spirit? There's a couple that sat out here. Ooh. We got the Temperance and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Cups. Page of Cups reversed. Eight of Wands reversed. Two of Cups reversed. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius that's a little overwhelmed right now. They're not looking at some sort of a union. They're kind of stuck in their, like a deer in the front of headlights. They're stunned, they're shocked, they're still, um, they're in shock. Mainly because of this wishy-washy energy coming through. They very well could be in this wishy-washy energy, but I don't think so. I just find that they've been hurt before, all right, and they're unsatisfied with what they've received or what they've had, and they're done with the surface level shit. Okay, so they're looking for something a little bit more deeper. They're a little overwhelmed at the fact of everything that's going on. I don't know. Spirit, are they coming forward? It's like there's tunes at this point. There's too much to choose from. There's many distractions. Yeah, unable to make a decision because of toxic energy and having to heal, dealing with sadness. They're not in the right frame of mind right now. Yeah, they're burnt out. Burnt out. I think they're facing the truth about something. That what they went towards was nothing but chaos. The devil in reverse, yeah. It's basically all chaos, and they're ridding themselves of this chaos. They're being honest with themselves. They're protecting their truth of who they are. They're not allowing other people to gaslight them anymore. They're standing on business. They're standing on their truth. They see it for what it is. They've got the rose-colored glasses off, and they're taking out the trash. Ultimately, stop trying to get my attention and beg me for a message. When I put a pre-order discount for a reading, the link is in the bio, and yet you're still sitting here begging for a reading. I give you a discount. I give you the ability to have an equal give and take, and you sit and beg. Not interested. Yeah, so somebody's coming forward. They know you have your boundaries up. They're trying to leave something in the dark. They're coming forward with some sort of an olive branch, but it's basically just to get you all riled up. Okay, they want you to get all distracted. They want you to feel helpless. They want you to submit to their bullshit. But you're putting an end to this. And when you put an end to this, it's going to turn their world upside down when you finally put an end to this. They're thinking a lot about the past. And the main reason why you are putting this is because of the past, because of the bullshit. Okay? Now, I don't know. Get a lot of balance from this temperance card coming up. So there's definitely some sort of divine timing, divine orchestration happening. There's definitely something. Okay, and I don't know. This might be for you. Very well could be um, a way out of a certain perception. It very well could be a transmutation of a past memory or a past situation. You could be from that. You could be bringing yourself to a place of balance because of that. There's a lot of different factors with this that you have available to you. All right, going forward, it's just whether to adopt them into the swing or not. Ultimately, it's up to you. Just give me a moment. It's all collective. Your reading is coming after Starlight. And if you reach out to me through Facebook or Instagram, we can do a live chat if you want. It's all good if it did resonate. It's all good. Either way. Just I definitely had to bring that across. Spirit saying, what the hell are you waiting for? You know what the hell you're doing. And this whole idea of this whole non-confidence, no courage, like, I don't think I've said this in a compassionate way, but get your head out of your ass. You're being called to do something. Stand in the courage of that. Stand in the divine light of that, my dear. Okay? No, it was not. Bye-bye. Literally, if I have to go shopping, Walmart is the last place I go. What does Mandy Black have to deal with the nervousness? Why is she nervous about her trip? What's the deal on that? Tell me more about her trip tomorrow. Yeah, you're very uninspired because you don't feel you're balanced enough financially for this trip. It's a bit of a risk for you, but it's basically to help you find self. It's a time to help you find your stability, and that's partially the reason why you're going on this trip in the first place. So, in essence, you got to take it with the bad. But I find you very unbalanced for this trip. Yes. The Chariot, right on the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. Guard your heart. You need to take a step back and look at this from a different perspective. I don't know what the hell's going on, but you're like putting the emergency brake on. The Temperance card. You could be a Sagittarius. You're dealing with divine timing. Seven of Pentacles. You think this trip is going to be all for nothing? And the only reason why I'm answering you is I'm called to answer you. Two of Swords. You're having to make a decision, but you're not certain at it. You don't feel you're good enough. You're not good at it. You're not something. You think it's all going to fall apart. You need to come to truce with something. It's I think a lot of based on fear. Allow divine timing in the mix and allow your intuition to guide you on this, because you're not having much hope on this situation. You need to go back to your why. Why do you need to go on this trip? Why is this trip absolutely needed? Why do I get the feeling that sort of deception, somebody's lying to you, somebody's trying to confusion or wool over your eyes? Well, there's probably deception. I don't know much about this trip you're taking or who you're going to see, but I get this feeling that it's a new person that you're going to see. It's not somebody that you've met already. And I'm getting a lot of codependency on this energy. Like you're codependent on this energy. You need to find the strength within yourself. You don't necessarily need this person. You need to show up for yourself instead. Like it's almost the fit they're making you feel like you need them or they need you in order to deceive you into something that you don't necessarily want to do. That's just the energy I'm picking up. So stand on your boundaries. Like, you're deceptive. If people can't show up right, don't show up at all. Kind of feeling. And if they're not showing up, you don't need to be wasting your time with these stupid ass distractions. A mental health break that you're going to have to take a mental health break from does not count. Taking a vacation from your vacation. Like, make it make sense. Okay, onward and forward. Great Spirit, what's the message we need to know for the collective tonight? What's missing that we need to pay attention to? What is something that we need to focus on as a collective going forward? We need to base. Oh, yeah. Right now, we're not satisfied within our heart space. All right, we need to fill our own damn cup for a change. Make sure that comes right to the rim. Okay, the trick is to allow this cup to not be tainted. We got the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups. We're not satisfied is because the intention within that heart space. It's what you're dealing with. Okay? So if you need to dump that cup out and wash that bitch out in order to put better into it and be a little bit more sacred with your heart space, you can do that. All the power to you. But show up to the point where you are satisfied. All right? And you don't need another person to do this for you. You can do this within yourself. You don't need somebody to fill your cup for you. This whole idea of relationship or whatever in order to love yourself, it's an illusion. In the end, it's just you and the divine anyway. It doesn't matter who you end up loving in this life. It really doesn't. The only one that matters is you. People come and go, no matter who they are. People come and go, whether they're friends, family, or foe. The Emperor in reverse. Some of us are being manipulated, and we're stuck in our heads about it. About the fact that we're being manipulated. I know, I was there. You know, why did this have to happen to me? Because you were meant to expose them. The divine put you in their path to expose them. They also put them in your path in order for you to focus on the future. Three of Cups, you're going to be celebrating soon because you're letting go of all this pain and you're moving towards the future. Everything that we're going through is not nothing, okay? Yeah, you're going to be getting some sort of recognition or attention. And I get a feeling somebody don't like it. Yeah. This recognition is going to help you allow you to rest. All right? Because you've been thinking a lot about you've been reflecting a lot about the past. I think you've been going within. focusing on your stability moving forward. You're moving out of loss. You're building your strength and confidence. Although you might not be inspired right now, you're still moving through the chaos. Okay, and it doesn't might not seem like you're moving up, but you are. It's just other things are going to come to the surface as you go through this reflection. Okay, people think that, oh, you're done your healing, you're done. Okay, yeah, no, your healing is never done. There's always going to be something else popping up out of your subconscious for you to think about, for you to deal with, you to process. Okay, and this is why meditation time and the stillness and the mindfulness is so important. Stepping into your power, creating your inner temple. If you're not a member yet, you want to check out that live. That was last night. But ultimately, in order for us to move out of this old paradigm, it's going to be a little rocky. It's going to be a little chaotic. Okay? A lot of the people that are around us now aren't going to be around us later. And you have to come to the conclusion that change is inevitable. How we execute that change and how we make that change happen, as to whether or not that flows well, it doesn't. It all depends on the situation at hand going to show up. Okay? Spirit, spirit, spirit. Ancestors. What's the deal? It's okay. Four of Swords. This is a time of rest. This is a time of recuperation. Okay? You need to have hope. You need to keep shining. You got the star card on the bottom of the deck. You were always meant to shine, starseed. You were always meant to stand out of place and stand out and sparkle. You weren't meant to fit. Yeah. There's going to be new inspirations coming to you soon, okay? So if you're in a stagnant energy, okay, there's definitely some new ideas coming in. Some of you need to either start a journal or a thought book, okay? If you think up a good idea or a good thought or something that's substantially important to you, you need somewhere to write it down. In a note on your phone, whether it be on a document on your laptop or a little notebook that you got with a pen, figure something out. But there's some things that you have these ideas, you need to get them written down so that way you can review them later. Because some of us, we have these really, really odd moments. Timing is everything. And usually these good thoughts, good moments, good ideas come to us at the stupidest ass of times. Okay? So, in order to take advantage of that, you need to make room for that. And you need to stand on that. So take the time out to do what you need to do to hold on to that method, hold on to that, or hold on to that thought, or hold on to that idea. Oh, well, I'll write it down later. Oh, I'll put it, later never comes. And you know this. Honest. Starlight, what are you doing? Are you using my readings for spot for donations? Because that's what it looks like. Just checking. There is a tip option if you wanted to do that. Okay. I see now. All right, the traveling gypsy tarot is been donated a level 1 reading, which I think she's already a level 1, so that's already included. But much to Starlight. So these readings will be available after the live. I don't know what you're talking about, side rail. I get this feeling somebody's going to sneak around and they thinking they're sneaking around, they're not going to be able to sneak around. I think somebody's about ready to spill the beans. Anyway, you're loving yourself, all right? You're finding your own wish fulfillment, moving on. You're learning the lessons that you need to learn. Josh, you're awesome. Spirit, what's the message? All right, so what's this nine of clues first? Somebody's coming in and they're gonna ask you for your help, but it's all gonna fall on deaf ears. It's all for nothing. What's the message? Eight of Cups, you're walking away from this. You're nurturing your stability instead. You're not entertaining this lack mentality, low vibing energy anymore. the Emperor, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're basically coming in to dump out your cup and get you out of character. But they're talking about doing this to an emperor. Like, stay in your lane. Like, really, stay in your lane. This is an emperor. Trying to get the emperor all out of sorts. And you're in his kingdom? I don't know. Yeah, you're taking the trash out. You're not allowing this anymore. Yeah, you're moving forward. You've got an intention, you've got a purpose, you've got a reason, you've got a way. It's all going to be brought in divine timing. You will stand in your power, Emperor. And it might have to be with conflict. You might have to stand up for yourself. You might have to stand on boundaries. Yeah, because they're watching. It's like they're trying to catch you off guard. But you're getting your wish fulfillment. You're getting your satisfaction. Because you're moving away from this emotionally. Again. You're no longer entertaining this emotional, low-vibing bullshit. You don't even know what you're talking about, Matt. You really don't. You don't even know what you're talking about. Two of Pentacles and Six of Swords. You're juggling things just fine. Feel a little rocky right now, but you're moving on to calmer waters. You're closing out cycles and what no longer serves you, and that's creating imbalance for other people. The Two of Pentacles keeps popping out. People want to see you joke. People want to be part of your circus. People are wanting to see your full potential. People think that you're holding back from your true potential. You got Five of Cups, Three of Cups, and Two of Pentacles. Somebody's healing over the fact that you're celebrating. This is actually helping you heal. But somebody's sad about the fact that you're celebrating and you're finding balance. And you're headed towards your Ten of Pentacles. You're headed towards your destiny. You're headed towards your ability. Financial win. Financial destiny. Because my great grandmother was a gypsy. That's why you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, somebody's coming and lying a bunch of bullshit because they're not satisfied with who you are and what you represent. It's because they're looking at the, they're looking at this whole idea of the cover rather than what you have within. Yeah, you're standing in your power. You're holding the light. You're shining the light. And they don't like it. It's mainly because they're in karmic energy. And they're all butthurt at the fact that you're getting so much attention. Any other final messages before I head out of here? Yeah, there's definitely some sneaky energy that very, very manipulative, very manipulative energy. But this person is totally unbalanced. They don't know what they're talking about. They really don't. Eight Wands in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. Like, that's my case. That's a bunch of lies, deception, illusion. I'm not moving forward. One-sided. It's like a pick-me energy. Pick me, pick me, pick me. I'll say anything you want to hear. Just to pick me, pick me, pick me kind of deal. Like, I'm done with that energy. Sky, do you have Instagram or Facebook? Did you connect to me on either one? Eight of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups, and the Hermit in reverse. Somebody's trying to get you out of your comfort zone. Trying to get you in your feels to the point where you don't move on. That you can't move up and move on and you're stuck. You're stuck in your things. That's all it is. Okay. Reach out to me there so that way top of the list. And I will be with you momentarily. Sorry, you're still kicking it with us here? Did Teresa show up at all tonight? I don't think I checked. Is she available? Was she in the chat tonight? What's the final message for the collective? What do they need to know? Yeah, get rid of this trash. Get rid of your toxic behaviors. Let go of the toxic energy. Work on calling your power back. Seven of Wands. Some of you got your guard up so high that you're not, and it's for the purpose of keeping the toxic out, right? But by keeping the toxic out, your walls are so high that you're not allowing anything else in. It's like you're closing up the dams and you're not allowing the water to flow. It's just turned right off. Although it's nice and peaceful within that silence and in that moment of respite, you need to put you need to at least install it in a window. All right? You need to at least install a door and a window. So that way you can look outside, you can see people waving at you, you can wave back. And with your own discretion, you're allowed to invite people in. Allow them to be a part of your life. Okay? This is at your own discretion. This is at your own empowerment. Okay? You have the right to kick them out. So if they come all up in your energy, all beautiful in an olive branch, and then all of a sudden they turn into an absolute monster, you have every right to rebuke that, banish that, and remove them. But with them showing up and who you are, it's just creating extra space for blessings, right? So allow people to show up for how they're going to show up, right? You're going to have to come to a point where you're making a judgment call. And I think divine judgment and divine is at work here too. Divine timing. Because I have a feeling somebody's facing judgment because of what they've done. And the Seven of Wands in reverse is about losing boundaries, feeling defeated, being worn out, not having the energy to move forward. And this is after removing toxicity, right? So was it that some of this toxicity was partially codependent on you, or you were codependent on it? You're stepping into a time of empowerment where you're able to finally release this. Okay, that's the feeling I'm getting. And this is giving you the ability to drop your guard. Keep boundaries, but drop your guard down a little bit. Okay, things are being exposed for what they are. And in order to allow that to be exposed, you need that to flow. You need to have the ability to flow. Okay, and you can't do that having your defenses up all the time. So keep your boundaries, drop your guard, install a window. Maybe even a garbage disposal. Any other final messages for the collective? We got the Hierophant, we got the Eight of Swords. So some of you are overthinking the fact of you connecting with. You're thinking too hard on the whole aspect of connecting with spirit. All you need to do is connect into yourself, balance out yourself. If you're having a hard time connecting with spirit, it's mainly because within you there's an imbalance. This is again why it's so predominantly important to heal. Partially finding courage within yourself, finding the confidence. Okay? So stand in the validity, stand in the truth that is you. There's some sort of sacredness about that. There's some people that want to kind of come in and collaborate with you, all right? And this is a bit of a spin the table. Is we got the Three of Pentacles, we got the Seven of Cups in reverse, we got the Star and the Three of Wands in reverse. So somebody's coming in to want to collaborate with you, okay? Because they're obsessed with you. Okay, they're obsessed with your light, they're obsessed with who you are, they're obsessed with what you're about, and it's basically to help make sure that you miss out on what's meant for you. They're literally coming in to collaborate because they're obsessed and they're hoping you miss out. This is the toxicity that you're walking away from, collective. Big hugs, Josh. Have you reached out to me on Facebook or Instagram yet? I'm talking to Josh. I'm waiting for your friend request. Congratulations for your freedom. 1048. I want you for the donations tonight. Josh, there's reasons why we met. There's reasons why you were called. Don't allow me to scare you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Alright? You could snap me in half anyway. So who's scared of who? There's a reason why you were brought to me. So I'm open to it. I'm open to a friendship. And as broken as you are, maybe it's my job to help you, as you were never broken to begin with. I do believe to some degree we are unbreakable. We might get tarnished, get scratched up a little bit. But to some degree, I don't think we're able to be broken. Like, I mean, how can you sit there and say that you're when you're still kicking it? Yeah, but it was part of your job. You were doing what you were told, right? You were doing what you were programmed to do. That's not on you. You were trusting in the systems that were supposedly supposed to be there for you. Trusting in those systems, that they were telling you the truth. Meanwhile, it was deception. That's a whole other topic. Josh, you always moved a kind, honest heart, and people took advantage of that. Brandon, you're not supposed to be in this chat. You're underage. You're under 18. I think we come to a prison in our life where we all do some things that we would rather not have done. But a lot of it has to do with what we're programmed with, what we grow up with. Being a crib kid, growing kid, not having the emotional capacity to not feeling good enough, not feeling adequate enough, always deprived and deprivated of any type of emotional connection. And the only time I ever had any type of emotional connections, I was being manipulated. So the people that were showing up to me to provide me with some sort of emotional connection were only thinking of themselves. They weren't thinking of the whole situation. And because I was so depleted emotionally and yearning for an emotional connection, I would grab at any and everything that would come to me, not realizing it's absolutely toxic. Until I started filling my own cup and loving myself. That's when I gained better control of it all. You might not be able to bring them back, and I get you wish you could. I'd rather speak on a private basis with this situation to help you. Okay, I don't want to necessarily do it on the live. Okay, and this is why I want you to reach out to me, because I very well could help you through some things. I have faith in you. I have faith that you're going to be in your highest timeline. Okay, I have faith that you're going to step up and step to a new paradigm, a new perspective. You already are. You're already seeing the past paradigm fall apart. It's making room for new. But just know that you are not alone in this. Thank you for your service. When you're being deceived, it's not for you to carry. You have every right to sing your war cry. You have every right to be pissed off, every right to be sad, you have every right to feel your emotions. And I need you to let them flow. Don't hold them back, sweep them under the rug, let them flow. Right now. Right now is the specific time with the eclipse and new moon and the new energy and everything going on right now planetarily. Pluto going direct from retrograde, it's huge. Right now, the reason why you have a lot of the emotions and a lot of the shit coming up from the past is because it's meant to be. It's meant to be in your face in order for you to process it. Allow it to be processed. What could have you done differently? Okay, so learn that. But hold yourself responsible for something that was out of your control to get all together. I'm not saying to feel it all at once. One little time. It's going to take time. It's going to take courage. Let it flow. One moment at a time. Nothing more, nothing less. Try to rush it. Don't try to fast track it. But give yourself the time and the space to allow this emotion to flow. Feel yourself through it. By blocking it out, by looking the other way, you're not helping yourself. You're creating a stagnance in your energy field, and it's creating blockages in your destiny. This is on them, on the people that direct you. It's on them, it's not on you. You're following orders, you are following what you were told to do. Because you didn't know any different. You didn't have the discretion you have now. You don't have the enlightenment. You didn't have the enlightenment and the insight that you do now. And about hindsight, looking back, you realize where you went wrong. You realize where you fucked. And this is a reflection to help you step up into something powerful. And because you went through this experience, very well could empower yourself to stand up to the integrity of what is right for a change. You can transmute that negativity into something positive. They wanted to try to create you into a monster where you can transmute that into being a hero. You know better now than what you did before. And this is the key to your freedom. At first it will piss you off, but it will set you free. And at the same time, all of the deception, all of the illusions, all of the lies, the deceit that was brought upon you, that can be transmuted. And in essence, they created a monster. So sometimes what we reap, we sow. And sometimes what we sow, we reap. Right? So they want to create a monster. They're going to have to deal with that monster. Turn this around and stand up for those that might be deceived. You can stand up for those and awaken those that are being lied to. Because you see it from a different perspective from where you are. You can utilize this information to save more people. Okay, sometimes we have to go in the darkness to see what it looks like, to realize what it looks like. All right? But you're not becoming of that darkness. You're coming out of the darkness. And that's the difference. And it's due to your discretion, it's due to your integrity, it's due to your heart, it's due to your soul, due to your self respect that you're coming out of this, that you're coming to this realization. It's like you're coming out of a time of hypnosis. You didn't know what it was. It's like a MK Ultra situation. You were programmed into this. And this is why it's out of your hands. There's such a bigger purpose here. You had to go into the enemy lines to see it for what it was, to be able to bring back truth to the masses. In a roundabout way, I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm taking my trials and tribulations and trauma and flipping the script. I'm bringing clarity. I'm bringing insight. I'm bringing closure. Just think for a moment, with all the information you know, if it got into the right hands, how much impact could you really make? You could very well bring certain systems to their knees because of what you know, due to the lies and the deception and the illusion and the programming. Maybe there's always been a bigger role for you. Sometimes you have to go through the darkness in order to see the light. And I think this is why you were brought through what you were brought through. And something again tells me you didn't get a very good debrief coming out of that. Your life is far from over, Josh. As far as I know, life has only begun. Well, Starlight, it's all up to Josh. If he wants to reach out, I'm not going to twist his arm. But you know that I'm here, Josh. All right, kids. I want to say thank you for joining me tonight. I thank you so much for being a part and being in support of my channel and myself. Thank you to my supporters, my members, my subscribers. I'm happy that I have over 10,000 reasons to keep on going. It's because of you that I keep coming back. I appreciate and I love you all. I may be going earlier tomorrow, going on earlier tomorrow. We'll see, it might be midday. So come hang out for another collective tomorrow early. There might be a possibility I might not even bother for the weekend and take some time off because I am still in the process of charging. I'm just going to play it by ear, the way I always do, letting the divine guide me. So, without further ado, if you can't be good, and be good at it, stay tuned, hit the bell, make sure you hit all notifications so that way you can get my messages. If you hit personalized, you might get a second one. Get in on the member side at least, because the members are invited to the workshops. The access to the workshops eventually go back to the level that they're sitting at, but all my chat access members get access to these workshops too. Okay, they have access to be part of the conversation, and they have access to the live while it's there. But in order to access it outside of the live hours, you need to be at least a membership status. All right. So I thank you so much again for being with me tonight, hanging out for the collective message. If you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Starlight and Teresa, stay tuned. I'll be in touch with you momentarily. Have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.